This is Apollo, and he's a handsome fawn and white pit bull mix. He's about 2 years old. Apollo is incredibly affectionate. I've witnessed this myself, and a lot of the staff and volunteers have written reports that say he just will come right up and he wants to be petted and loved on and be close to you, which is really super sweet. He is another one of our purple color-coded dogs. Apollo has been, great with people, and he's been great with other dogs his size. But he has a high prey drive, so he cannot go to a home that has any small animals, any cats, or any small dogs. You also would need to be vigilant, when he's outside, making sure he doesn't get a hold of squirrels and birds and chipmunks and those types of things, just because of his high prey drive. We are also looking for children to be 13 and up in Apollo's home. He was brought to us because there was an issue with smaller animals in the home, but he has been around other dogs. He's been around children that are 14 and up. The previous owner, again, reiterates that he's very loving, very cuddly. He does know some commands. He knows come, he knows sit, he knows down, that he's been working on with our staff here. We have several behavior reports saying, he's such a great dog. He was a little shy at first, and then just spend a little bit of time with him. Over the course of 3 reports from one person, he went from being a little nervous to eagerly anticipating going out and spending some time with that person. He does need work on keeping his kennel clean. He's friendly and excited. Because he's friendly and excited, he can be difficult to leash up sometimes. It says here that he's difficult to walk, but like with Tammy, he walked in really nicely. Sometimes it's just that initial desire to get outside, and then once they're outside, they walk pretty nicely. No issues with food aggression, but he is intense about his toys. He doesn't want to give up the toy. He will body block, he'll freeze a little bit. So when he has his toys, you want to make sure that if you want to take something away from him, if it's something that's inappropriate, he shouldn't have, that you learn to trade with him. So something of a higher value, getting him focused on that. With toys, it's usually another, like an inappropriate object, an appropriate toy, or with food, or taking and giving him food instead. So really working on trading and knowing how to do that safely, which is another reason why it's good to have older children in the home with him. He loves to be petted, as we kind of already talked about. So he has a few things to work on, but overall he's a very sweet, very affectionate dog. You just want to make sure that yours is the right home for him. He's 2 years old, so he would be adopted for that fee of $92.50. You can come in and visit with Apollo or any of our adoptable dogs 6 days a week. So the visiting hours are going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Friday from 10 to 5, Wednesday and Thursday from 12 to 8, and on Saturdays from 10 to 4.